Welcome back to my channel. We're doing a book tag. We're going to do the mid-year freakout tag because I'm running out of content ideas and all of my books are actually in a pile on the floor in my guest room because we're redoing the book nook. You're going to hear about this for weeks because it's going to take me forever to do stuff because my arm still hurts. Everything's going to be an overlay of pictures because I can't possibly find all the books that I want to talk about in the mid-year freakout tag. I will link down below the original creator of this tag as long as I can find the creator's name again. Yeah, this is not my tag. Let's get into it. I need some quick filler content and it's the middle of the year. I think I did this last year too, so that's some consistency, I guess. Who knows? Hopefully this new mic is helpful to you guys and you can hear me better. So the first question is best book you've read so far in 2020. I think it's going to be a toss-up between A Little Life and, which just seems like such an easy answer, but I loved A Little Life so much. That book destroyed me. If you didn't watch my reading vlog, I will put it like up above or something, and so you guys can see me have an emotional breakdown on the 11-hour drive to my dad's house while reading this book. And/or Breasts and Eggs. I have absolutely been enjoying this. I am like 60% done, and I have a feeling it's gonna be one of my favorite books of the year because it's just so well written. It is so relatable, especially to a woman of my age. The first section discusses basically body image between two sisters, and one sister's thinking about getting a breast augmentation. And then the second section is all about the other sister and how she wants to have a kid, but she's also like not incredibly sexually active. She may or may not be fully asexual, but she's definitely not like in a relationship. She's not looking for a relationship, and she's not really like into sex, but she really wants a child. So she is exploring the world of sperm donation and what it's like in this is a translated work from Japan, but in what it's like in Japan to be a single mother and the stigma she would have or maybe not have, depending, for going out and getting a sperm donation as opposed to actually like having kids within wedlock, because that's always been something that happened. People got sperm donations within the confines of marriage, and it's a newer thing for it to be, single women of deciding that they just want to have a kid and they don't want all the other parts that traditionally come with having children. And I think that as a almost 38-year-old woman who doesn't have children and has no desire to get married again, but may want kids, I mean, it's a topic that I'm happy to read about. It just feels a lot more relatable for me, I guess. Anyway, that was long. Best sequel you've read in 2020. Oh, this is 2020. I've been saying 2020. In 2021 so far.
What sequel have I even read this year?
Oh, you know what? I'll say Delicates, which is the sequel to Sheets. And I loved these graphic novels. I think they're fantastic. They're just amazing. They're very sweet. They're heartbreaking. They have some great rap in them, and they're wonderful. I would suggest them to anybody. I say read them. If you haven't, stop what you're doing and go read them. They're very short. You will enjoy them. New release you haven't read yet, but you want to. Wow. That's a question.
All of them?
That's not an answer. Let me see what's on my to-be-read shelf. I've been trying to read a lot more backlist stuff because there's just so much good stuff that we haven't read yet, and I just kind of want to read it. But then there's a lot of new stuff coming out that I really want to read. I think this came out this year. Yeah, this came out in May. Blackwater's Sister. I have the audio for it. I really want to read that. I really want to read, what's the book called? It's like She Who Will Become the Sun. We're doing it with She Who Became the Sun. That's who it is. She Who Became the Sun. We are actually reading that as part of TBR Lowdown, so I'm really excited to read that. I will get that done in the second half of this year. I would really like to read Bathhouse. That came out this year as well. There's just so many books I want to read. We could be here all day going through this. Like, I don't even know. Heartstopper 4. I don't know when Of Women in Salt came out. It may have been the end of the year, but I really want to read that. I really want to read Unbroken. I want to read Empire of Pain. Oh, Lord. I want to read all the books. You know I want to read all the books. I'm going to read all the books. Prison Healer. Too many books. There are too many books that I want to read. Malice. Oh my God, Malice. I want to read Malice so bad. I love Maleficent. Queer Maleficent. Yes, please. Anyway, focus, Alyssa. Stop this. Back to the questions. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Gods and Monsters comes out, right? The end of Serpent and Dove. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the last book of, this is embarrassing, of the Crave series. I think it's Court. I'm really excited for that one. And I don't know what else I'm really excited for. She Who Became the Sun, I'm excited for. That comes out next month. And I think we're reading it in August for TBR Lowdown. I think. I guess those are good anticipated releases for the second half of the year. Oh, you know what I'm really excited about? There's this book somebody told me about, Activation Degradation, which is a sci-fi book written by Marina Lassiter, who wrote The Helm of Midnight, which if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I have been obsessing about it for like weeks. It's really good. It's, if you like sort of Victoriana dark mysteries and you like macabre things and you like fantasy, read this book. It's so good. But anyway, she has a sci-fi book coming out that's like the Murdered Bot series, which I know a lot of people enjoy. It's called, this is what it says, just the first thing it says, The Murderbot Diaries makes first contact in this new futuristic standalone novel exploring sentience and artificial intelligence through the lens of conflicted robot hero Unit 4 from Marina Lassiter, critically acclaimed author of blah, 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 blah. So I am really excited for that, and that comes out in September. I feel like I shouldn't be that excited for it, but I am. Oh, I'm also excited for this book, Slewfoot, because Naomi loved The Child Thief, and I think that one also comes out in September as well from Tor. But I just got myself a copy of The Child Thief, and I'm super psyched to read it. It's like dark fairy tale retellings, and I think The Child Thief is Peter Pan, and I can't remember what Slewfoot is, but I am psyched for that.
Can you tell I just like dark books?
Biggest disappointments. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make people angry, I feel like, by these. I did not like Witches Steeped in Gold. The pacing was just so off for me. I just could not. The pacing was like almost distracting to the, like, it would like pick up and slow down, but slow down really badly to the point where I would lose focus, and then I would be very confused. So we just did not mesh. I did not like the ones we're meant to find. I had no idea. I don't know what's going on in the book. Like, I kind of do, but I'm also like, what? And then I did not like Persephone Station. Persephone Station like hurt me. It was so bad. It was, and I wanted that, like, look at the cover. It's beautiful. And it broke my heart. And I think the point of it was really like what she was trying to do was really great, but like, there were too many dialogue tags. It was, oh God, I outlined this for my friends. There were too many dialogue tags. It was to the point where it was distracting. There was way too much telling and not showing. So I would just go like, and there were like no stakes. So like you didn't have any tension. So then when things happened, you didn't care. Like people died and you're like, all right. But that's not what you want. You want your reader to be like engaged and just in love. And I think by the time you got through too many dialogue tags, and especially the telling and not showing, like it was exhausting. And I mean, like, it was so much telling that even when she showed you, she would tell you after. And I'm like, I got it. So I don't know. Maybe we were not meant to be that. Anyway, moving on. Biggest surprise of 2021. What book am I shocked that I loved so much? Oh, I have a weird surprise for you, and it's not because I loved it. I am surprised that I didn't like The Secret History. I thought I was actually going to love that because I do love Donna Tartt. I think her writing is beautiful. Goldfinch is gorgeous. Absolutely love the Goldfinch, but it was too pretentious. I mean, the writing was still beautiful, but I'm so surprised that I didn't end up liking it. It's dark. It's I just didn't like it. I really, really, really didn't like it. But good surprise? Ugh. I don't know what my good surprise for the year. I'll give you a good surprise and a bad surprise, but I can't remember what a good surprise. How sad is that? I'm like, what surprised me that was good? Oh, Ice Planet Barbarians. There we go. There's my good surprise. I was shocked at how much I loved that book. And it's not for anything other than I just had a good freaking time reading that book. I just enjoyed it. Favorite new author, debut or new to me? I am sort of obsessed with this Canadian writer. She writes a lot of poetry, and I'm going to find you her name because I don't want to screw it up here. It's Jasmine Kerr. I absolutely love her books. I read both of her books that are out. When You Ask Me Where I'm Going and If I Tell You the Truth, they are so good. They are written in... If I Tell You the Truth is written in prose and verse, and has some pictures in it. When You Ask Me Where I'm Going is more verse with some drawings. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I am absolutely obsessed with her writing. I think that she is fantastic. Yes. Go read it. Love it. It's amazing. Oh, I think the other author that I'm sort of becoming obsessed with is Virginia Woolf. And then also Kazu Ishigaru is becoming somebody that I am absolutely curious about because I finished Clara and the Sun, and now I have The Remains of the Day, and I just need to know this. I just feel like he and I are gonna be like bosom buddies. And Virginia Woolf, just I find her like oddly fascinating as a person, but then also her writing is just so varied, and I don't know, it's just such a, it's got this like postmodern experimentalism that's just wonderful and confusing, but like in a way where you want to just keep trying to unpick it and understand it. I don't know, there's just something about it where I can't walk away and I want to know more. So I'm kind of becoming a little obsessed with Virginia Woolf. Newest fictional crush. Oh, can I pick the big blue alien from Ice Barbarians? I might pick the big blue barbarians from Ice Barbarians. I don't really know who else I have a crush on. Everybody else I've had, that's probably the best I got. Yeah, that's what you're getting. You're getting big blue eggplant people. Newest favorite character. Ooh. Oh, there's so many good ones. It's like, how do I pick somebody? Can it be like everybody in A Little Life except for that fucker that he dates? I love Jude and Wilhelm. I just love them. Moving on. Book that made you cry. A Little Life. This is going to become mid-year freakout tag. Subtitle, A Little Life. A Little Life made me cry like a flipping baby. I'm sure like 6 other things made me cry because I'm a big baby. I'm such a freaking baby. Why does it... 5 Days at Memorial. All the flipping tears.
I mean, Once Upon a River made me cry, but that was for a very different reason. I just hated that I ever even read the stupid thing.
A book that made me happy. Almost all graphic novels I read end up making me happy. Like Mooncakes.
Am I ever happy?
Last Night at Telegraph Club made me angry and then happy. Honey Girl made me cry. Back up and put that in there. Honey Girl made me cry my flipping eyes out. I was happy when Persephone Station ended. Does that count? The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Yes, that's going to be there we go. That's my answer. Sorry, final answer. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. You can forget everything else. It's that. That book was like a warm flipping hug. I loved it so much. Yes. Go get it. It's amazing. The most beautiful book you've bought so far this year or received. It's going to be 2 books because I just unboxed this on the channel, but I got the special edition box set of Strange the Dreamer and Muse of Nightmares, and it is so pretty, and I'm not sure. It's probably going to come out after this, so like, I don't know. I don't know where it's coming. No, I'll put that out before I put this out. So I'll put the link in here so you guys can see the full unboxing of it. But it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I love that book. And I'm so glad that it has some visuals attached to it. Oh, it's just so good. Go watch the unboxing, then go read it. Join me in a buddy read. Let's do it. Anywho, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? All of them. I don't really know. I don't know how to answer this because I just want to read all the books that make me happy. So I would like to read by the end of the year. I'd like to actually read Ace of Spades. I would like to read books 1 and 2 of The Princess Will Save You and The Queen Will Betray You. I would like to start the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb. I would like to finish Game of Thrones. I think I have 2 more books, right? Because there's supposed to be 5 books and we only have 4 out, so I have 2 more to go. I would like to continue on and read The Name of All Things and continue with that series. I would like to start Ulysses. I would like to reread The Remains of the Day. I would like to read 1Q84. And I would like to read The Tenant of Wildfield Hall. I think that's a good enough list. There's too many. Favorite book to movie adaptation you've seen this year? I haven't watched any. I haven't even watched Shadow and Bone yet because I'm kind of nervous. So I don't have an answer for this. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that somehow I'm not going to like Shadow and Bone. So I don't want to know. Oh, well, we'll just pick Bridgerton because I watched that. That's not a movie, but that's TV. And I just enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. There we go. I have an answer now. It's Bridgerton. Everybody ignore that I said I haven't watched Shadow and Bone yet. Just ignore me. So that's the mid-year freakout tag for 2021, even though I said 2020 probably
8 times in this video.
I hope that this was enjoyable for you. If you would like to share any of your answers down below to the questions, I would love to hear them. Otherwise, leave down below a freak out and I will come on and answer you and say hello and just, I love coming on and talking to you guys. Some more people have joined the channel and have subscribed, so it's nice to meet new faces and names and just talk to new people. So I appreciate everybody who is already here, and if you've enjoyed this and you want to subscribe, please do. If you would like to support the channel in other ways, there is a Ko-fi link down below. You can help me get new camera equipment. I'm getting better at this. I still feel really awkward asking for that, but otherwise I will see you guys in my next video, whatever it may be, because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. Bye.
So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry.